The Biden administration is facing growing criticism over the surge of migrants at the southern border. This as they continue to say the border is closed. Our own Rich Edson is in Mission, Texas, with what officials are saying there. Good afternoon, Rich.
Yeah, good afternoon, Griffin. You know this stretch really well. This is the Rio Grande River. We're right across from Mexico. There are well-worn paths throughout this area where migrants are dropped off. They cross the river, they hit those paths, and then they enter the United States. Officials here say this is about as busy as they've seen it. The numbers reflect that. Southwest border apprehensions are coming off the busiest month March in 20 years. Law enforcement agents here say we're now headed into really what they normally see as the busiest time of year. Back in Washington, Republicans are badgering the administration over reversing Trump-era immigration policies.
The crisis has gotten so bad and continues to grow so quickly that the Mexican government has had to dispatch to the border their own National Guard to try to stem the flow of illegal immigrants.
If we don't address the root causes, we will continue to see influxes and large number of migrants coming to the border cycle after cycle, just as we have seen over the last several years.
Among several policies, Republicans say they want the White House to reinstate the U.S. Remain in Mexico policy. That was a Trump-era policy, and that's where migrants apprehended in the United States are brought to Mexico to wait for their cases to be decided. The governor here in Texas, Greg Abbott, wants the administration to label the cartels that bring these migrants through as foreign terrorist organizations. He's written President Biden to that effect. The former president, President Trump, had floated that back in late 2019 to label the cartels as foreign terrorist organizations. Mexico had pushed back on that, saying it would only lead to more intervention by the U.S. government into Mexican affairs. Griff, back to you.
Rich, you've done a great job covering that, and it's a tough assignment down there because it's so active. Saw you on the river with the DPS folks. Just a quick question. I did reach out to our officials down there in the RGV and learned there's 1,640 apprehensions the last 24 hours, up 375%. A shocking number, but one that plays out almost every day for the last 2 months. Can you tell us whether they're seeing more of the single adults, more of the family units, or more of the unaccompanied children?
What they see down here, Griffin, and you've seen that you were just down here a couple of weeks ago, is they're seeing a lot more families, they're seeing a lot more children, and that's the dynamic that they're not quite used to here in the Rio Grande Valley. In particular, this spot as well. We were talking a couple of days ago with state officials here, with Texas state troopers who patrol this area on the Texas side, and they said the one thing that they're really seeing, and Border Patrol says this too, is that they've normally seen a lot of migration through here, but it's the children, the unaccompanied children. That's the real difference in particular this year.
Rich Edson down in Mission, Texas. Rich, keep up the great work. Thank you.